Now, John.
Yes.
The course is finished. All the students have gone. You've put up, I see behind you, some of the work they've done. Could you just tell us a little bit about what you did over the 5 days, wasn't it, that you did the course?
Well, first we did the first process of egg tempera painting, which is to make gesso, cut up boards and make gesso surfaces for them to paint on. That took half a day. And then we went out drawing, because that was on the plan. On the poster it says, make gesso, draw out of doors, paint in egg tempera, and exhibit alongside me. So I'm following that plan. So at the end of the gesso making, which was midday, we went out and started with our drawing books and stuff and pencils to draw outside in around the environment of Barmouth. Mm-hmm. We ended up near the sea front. I
think we've got some photographs of the students doing those drawings there.
Have you?
They'll be on the website.
Yeah, and they enjoyed it. Everybody enjoyed it, and I approached it. I didn't know what level they were going to be at academically. And some were not at a very high level, some of them were, and some in the middle. Yeah. And
we have examples of the drawings here, don't we?
Yes, we have some of the drawings that they did.
These are.
So this is by Nia. This is a drawing done by Nia, a local girl who went away and came back and wanted to do art. This is by her friend in Swansea, and above it are the paintings they made based on those drawings.
And these are all on gesso.
And these are all gesso. On gesso. You're looking at gesso where you're pointing down here. This is an example of gesso here. Yeah. This is the board, this is the gesso, and then there's the egg tempera painting on top.
Right.
And do you want me to talk about the egg tempera at this point? Or
let's go around the side and look at the others.
Yeah.
And then you can say a bit more about the actual
So first of all, we were at the seafront, and this person, Anne, wanted to concentrate on the town and the hills bit of Barmouth behind, Cader Idris and Barmouth itself here. And this is the car park, and I said to her, well, why don't you draw the cars, because I'm a realist, but she eventually edited them out of her painting.
Yes, not pretty enough.
Not pretty enough, so that's why we've got to...
she put a corrugated iron fence across the front.
Yeah, that's right, she kept on talking about a fence. But actually I really like her painting. I think it's a very carefully executed painting, and she listened to all the stuff about the painting technique, which is quite hard for people who.
How would you define it? It's building layers, isn't it?
It's yes. One of the big things about egg tempera is you have to start with thin paint and not saturated colour to begin with, and you build it up to the colour you want, right, so that you get the translucency of the medium. Because egg tempera painting is very translucent.
It depends on light going through into the gesso and then rebounding through the paint. Yes, I see.
But basically the paint itself is semi-transparent or translucent, and we'll show the colours underneath.
Yeah.
So that's what you build up the colours. Yeah. But in various layers. This, in a way, is at the beginning stage.
Yeah.
So these colours could eventually be quite saturated, not chalky as they are at the moment.
Would you think that these paintings need a lot more work on them to get to final paintings?
Yes, they've only had 2 days.
Yes.
And
how many would you say they need? I mean,
they could have done with about 4 days or even 5.
Yeah.
That's the course. I mean, that's one of the faults of what I've done. But actually, I'm quite happy that we've done it we did it. They have gone out, they've made gesso, they've gone out drawing. That's quite many workshops would be just plain air drawing or life drawing or whatever. But they've done that, they've got ideas for a painting, and they've actually spent 2 days doing egg tempera painting itself.
And I got the impression they really enjoyed it. Would you say that?
Yes. All of them, in the end, well, all of them, all the way through, have enjoyed it.
Yeah. It's been a struggle for some of them, of course.
Yes, it's been challenging for all of them, actually, because I repeatedly say it's not like oil painting, where you can work the paint over and over and over again and smooth out the paint and add a bit more and stuff, which is the character of oil paint, one of the characters of oil paint, that it's thick, but you can blend the colours together in a continuous way and get things like chiaroscuro quite naturally. With egg tempera you have to do it with a single mark and another single mark and put another single mark on top of that. So the egg tempera technique is one where you do something with your brush, you leave it, and you don't overwork it. You don't
let it dry before you go over it again.
Yeah. And one of them, even though I'd said that repeatedly, ended up reverting to the oil paint idea of working it over and over, and she ended up with mud.
Oh yeah. I see. Yeah.
But now she's it's survived. You know, she's
managed to redeem it in some way.
Redeemed it. Yeah, that's right.
Good. Well, thank you very much for doing the course, John. It's been an interesting experience, and maybe we can have some similar thing in the future.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, that would be marvellous. Yeah.
Thank you. Goodbye.